Alright guys, we have a strangely oblong barrel and blade box for September 2021. Was not expecting it, it just showed up. Didn't get a shipping notification or anything. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what's in it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do to be a little showy-offy here. I'm going to use the Olight splint to open it up. Yeah, I have one a little early. And you'll see the review for it, the full review, the whole thing. Whoop! For Olight Fan Day. Pretty cool. Yeah, haha. So, ooh, Camelbak. Camelbak and an orange thing. What? Camelbak and an orange thing? No way. Operation 51? Please tell me they did not miss the opportunity to do some kind of alien crap with this one. Well, they have an Allen, but no alien. Alright, let's take this out and see what we got. Notice that they changed the colors up a little bit. There's no more blue around it. It's just Operation 51. No wording, just Operation 51. And so in Barrel and Blade, there's the two levels. There's level 1, level 2. Level 2 is the bigger, better, faster. And that's what we have today. And it would seem that I'm looking, and the only difference here is that level 2 comes with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Level 2 comes with one more thing than level 1. So let's go right down the card and see what we have. And I'm telling, there's stuff in this. Maybe I'm wrong. Here's blue. Maybe there's not blue over there. I don't know. But there's stuff that I have seen before in other boxes in this. So what do we think about that? I don't know. What do we think about that? But anyway, we're going to start off here with this box. I see some connections together. I don't see everything all connected together. What a great opportunity with Mission 51 to have it some Area 51 or just some kind of cool humor in it, but they didn't do it. They didn't do it. So we're going to start with the Allen Tombstone throwable target. And this is the Allen Tombstone throwable target. It's a self-healing target. Now, what does that mean? So you shoot it, and the material kind of closes back together. This goes back all the way to World War II. They came up with a material for fuel tank liners that was self-healing, so that if they got shot in the fuel tank, it minimized explosions and didn't leak out gas. This is self-healing, meaning that when I cut it with a knife, you still see the scratch marks in it and everything, but it doesn't split open. So this is for guns up to 22. That doesn't make any sense. Guns up to 22 to 45 caliber. So it is for guns up to 45 caliber. Whatever. Or for guns 22 to 45 caliber. I've never heard of this, never seen it. I guess you just throw it. And does it always land like this? I don't know. But it's, I guess, let's see. Designed to be shot after thrown or shot on the ground where it flips and spins. As each shot leaves only a small hole. Well, you know what? It's $14. I thought it said less. It's bright, so you're gonna see it. I don't know. I'd have to see, but I don't know. I'd have to check it out a little more. But every time you're shooting at it, you are shooting at a downward trajectory. So unless you have, I don't know, like a little pit you can stand in and shoot at it at ground level, you're never shooting at a inline sight. You know what I mean? It's an interesting theory. I'd like to see how it works, but I don't know. I'm going to put this in meh because I just don't know how it works. I don't know. I don't know. So let's move on to the sharp pointy thing in this box. It's by Kershaw, and I generally like Kershaw. Kershaw's cool. This is the Kershaw Dune, which I've never seen before. And so because it's the Kershaw Dune, I'm just going to start calling it the Arrakis. Why not? Is it a fixed blade? It is a fixed blade. It is a very slim fixed blade. At $43. So that's MSRP, so we know we can find it for less than that somewhere. Oh, it's a neck knife. Ugh, I don't like it. But this is the closest thing to me right now. I love Axial. Guys, if you have not checked out Axial, this is one of the smoothest, coolest OTFs. Yes, this is a different one than in my unboxing because now I have a blue one. You got to check out, I'm going to put as an end screen the original Axial unboxing. What a great OTF knife if that's what you're into. And in the original unboxing, I've got a link and a discount code, and people have been super happy with the Axial shift. Highly recommend you check it out. So, whump. It's fairly light. Feels like plastic scales. This is a lot of so I've said this before. I don't like neck knives because I don't like anything dangling off my neck. That's a lot of dangle. That is just a whole lot of dangle. It's like a whole pendulum hanging off your neck. I've got all the specs right here. All the specs right there. It's full tang, so yeah, nice. 8CR13. It's not bad. I feel a little resistance there. It's another one where maybe a little bit of a diamond, and then a strop. Needs a little more than just the strop, I think, right out of the package. I'm trying to find the end of this 550 mess. It's just sitting on the desk. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't feel great about that cut at all. I don't feel good about this pull through. About this, yeah, the pull through. I don't. Yeah, that's a bit more effort than I would ever hope in a pull through. But it also is. I'm not trying to justify it at all, but it's a fairly wide blade, even down at the bevel. So, yeah, no. Oh, this needs some help out of the package. There's no reason that it should be. Not happy. Not happy. Anyway, it needs some work right out of the package on that blade. I mean, you could take it out and use it for some tasks, but it needs a little bit of refinement. It honestly does. It looks nice, but it needs some help. But the big thing overall is that it's just not my style at all. Very, very skinny handle. Not comfortable for me to use. And neck knife is just not my, especially not one this big. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm putting the knife in, don't like it. Right, and don't like it. Yeah. So the Elite Survival Pistol Mag Pouch for $14. And we had gotten one of these before. This box is all about concealed carry, I think. We saw this, where did we see this? I feel like it was either Barrel and Blade or it was Battle Box again. You put your mag in there and then this lets you hide it in your waistband. And it works. It works very well, actually. The thing I don't like about it, though, is that it relies solely on that friction in your waistband. Now, there are some people that I'm sure really like that. I feel like this big tag right here detracts from the entire purpose of it. I would cut this tag off right here and give yourself more surface there. The other problem with something like this is if you ever drop your pants, and let's face it, people gotta poop. It has to happen. you know, you got to remember this is there, and this is going to just fall right down. It's a thing that happens. So, take it for what it is. It works though. It is a fairly comfortable way to hold your magazine. I've tried it. I've done it. It's gonna go it's like halfway in between meh and like it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Next we have the Camelbak Sabre mil-spec crooks. Mil-spec is only an effective marketing term to people that have never served in the military. Mil-spec to people that have been in the military is a scary term because we know what actual mil-spec items are and what they're made of and how they're made, and they're all made by the lowest possible bidder. But 25% more water per sip. So we have an 85, what was it? 85 ounce reservoir. So it's just black, which I guess is cool. Although, if you're out in the sun, this is just going to totally absorb heat. I like anything hydration though is good. It's got a little pouchy right here. Let's get in and see the reservoir. Unpadded shoulder straps though. Why? Why? You got a little bit of padding. It's not even padding. It's just wider. You know. I guess really when you think about it, there's not that much weight on the water, but let's see the reservoir where all the water goes so we can drink it when we are thirsty. So here it is. Here's the tube. Probably want to invest in a tube insulator, which Camelbak sells, so that when it comes on out and it's sitting here, your first gulp of water is not hot and gross. And they're not that expensive. And they come in all the different colors that Camelbaks come in. But we've got the on-off valve. This used to be like a fancy feature, the on-off valve, and now it's just standard. I do like that it's got the wide mouth fill, which is pretty good, because once upon a time Camelbak had this one little thing you opened up and you had to like hold the whole reservoir in a weird way. This actually helps a lot to fill it up and you get a lot of water in there rather quickly. So they have refined the design over time. It's got a hanger connection there. I'm never going to complain about getting another Camelbak, because they are always good to have. And this one being black as opposed to, I always like my OD green and my multicam and stuff. But people have commented over time that, there's something to be said about getting a black or a gray one for just kind of indescript, a little more low-key kind of use around people in urban areas. So, MSRP of $62. Yeah, okay. Again, we might be able to find it less, but I'll put this in like it, because this is something I'm prone to use. Definitely prone to use. So, and if not me, the boys. The boys will definitely take this up. Next, tactical gun magnet, $20. This I know came from BattleBox, and I still have not even used the ones from BattleBox. I think I gave them away. So the concept of these things are you install them somewhere, under a desk, in your car, wherever, and they're just these high-strength magnets, so you can put your daily carry firearm just, without any kind of trouble. It just snaps up to them, and you can hold it there. So it has this 3M double-sided tape, and then it comes with these screws that you can. It's got big screws, it's got little screws, depending on what you're screwing it into. And then, if you could let them get like this, it's hard to separate them. But, it's just two magnets. So you can, depending on the size of what you're using them on, you can use one, you can use two. And it just basically holds your firearm in place. Okay, which is great. So like I'm saying, this is all kind of a concealed carry box, mostly, sort of. The concealed knife, that's a concealed magazine. This conceals your fire. Oh, Jesus. They're strong magnets. Conceals your firearm in some place, not on your body. $20. I don't know. There are different concealed solutions out there. God damn, putting these things away is impossible. Ow. I'm not editing this out just so you guys can see my ridiculousness of trying to get them back in the box. It also shows you they're very strong magnets. How do they package these things in the first place? So, but like I said, I still have the first one that I got over a year ago and have not used it. So, but that's me. I mean, that's just me. There are probably some people that will find use for this immediately. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah. What I do like about this, though, is that it's a simple solution for doing a job. And so I'm going to put it in like it, because it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It does it simply, and there's nothing to go wrong with it. There's no fouling it up. So there you go. So I am going to put that one in like it. And then finally, for $20, we have the Tacticon belly band holster. And it is just a simple holster. And it is ventilated, soft to the touch. And you get this cool bag, actually, which comes with it. Hi, Petey Kitty Cat under the desk. What are you doing? You saying hi? I'm saying hi. Oh, it's been in there a while. This is ventilated. I don't know. See, now this I like a little bit more than just something floating in my waistband like that, at least because I feel like it's a little bit more secure around me. That, again, that is just me. That's just the way I think. I'm always thinking worst case scenario, and I've explained this to you guys before in, mission planning scenarios. I was the doom and gloom guy. I was the one whose job it was to look at the finished mission and say, the mission plan as we were building it, and say, now let me tell you how this is all going to get fucked up. That was my job. So, I appreciate this because this takes into consideration, let me tell you how every loose piece of, holster or CCW equipment is going to screw up. And this kind of takes that into account and wraps it around you in a way that it's all going to sit there. This being hook and loop, you could also, I'm saying, this, I don't know if they say this, might be able to attach other smaller things to it if you want. But you have the holster, you have a mag pouch. Let's see what's in there. Extra pouch. Feel free to adjust the Velcro retention strap on this spare pocket, depending on what you'll be carrying. Oh, extra magazine, phone, knife, etc. You can even completely remove the strap if you'd prefer not to carry anything. Okay. And it is fairly wide. You can put anything in there. And here's where the strap adjusts. Right there. So you know what? I do like this. I am not someone who carries all the time. I'm not. There are folks who who believe in stay strapped or get clapped, and they carry 24/7. I'm not one of those people. I do probably honestly about 50%, less than 50% of the time. When I feel like I'm going someplace where I might want that level of protection. But I like this idea rather than something that just fits in a waistband. Fits in a waistband and clips onto the waistband. I like that even better. Things like this, because I have seen other holsters like this that just fit in the waistband. I'm not a fan of those. I just don't feel secure about them. This, at least, while I'm not sure how comfortable this would be and if it would get hot and sweaty and gross, I feel like this would be a little bit more secure on my body, and I wouldn't be as worried about it falling or anything like that. Or, I read a book once. I know it's true. Everybody poops. You take your pants down or something. and things are not just falling off or stuff like that. Secure control of your firearm. So I think I might actually put this in like it, just because I have a warm, fuzzy feeling about that. So I was not sure how this box was going to go when I first looked at it, and I thought it might be, the division might be a little bit even worse than this. So that's where we're at. Oh my god, guys. So this is like kind of an after video, because I did go through everything on the card. If you look, everything on the card. But this was also in the box. I don't know if they forgot to put it on the card, or if this is a bonus. And I noticed it after, and so I was editing the video, and I saw myself take this out of the box, and I didn't talk about it. I had actually seen this kind of lying on the floor under the desk later, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I didn't even realize it came out of the box. I just sitting there, I was like, well, let me try this on the rifle. And I did put it on the rifle. I took off the foregrip that sometimes I run with the foregrip, sometimes I don't. This is the one that if I do, the one that I have on there. And this is the one, this little guy, Battle Grip, that tactical foregrips that they sent. It's interesting because it's small. It's about half the size. Now, I'm always complaining about my big hands trying to grab little things. This one also has a little container, a little storage compartment that I can never get open anyway. I don't know. It's not that I use it or anything. But this one is a full-size hand grip. This one is little. My hand, it disappears in my hand, but and the reason I'm not showing it on the, well, you guys know why I'm not showing it on the actual rifle. Yeah, it's about 3/4 of the size, maybe. But I noticed that it actually does have one little advantage in that I like to kind of choke up on the thing so that my hand's not in never land down there. And it kind of, I end up with my hand on the rail a little bit. And it sort of is, so we do a lot of, when we do empty-handed train, when we used to do empty-handed training, you'd run through an urban area like this to simulate holding on, and then when you do live fire, then you go back. This kind of brings back that muscle memory feeling of that. So it's not, I don't know, it's interesting. But here's the thing. So they come with the Allen wrench, but what I like about this is that it has just a standard flathead. So you could, any stupid object in the field you could use to manipulate this, pull it on and off. If you want to put this on or take it off and you don't have an Allen wrench or a bit drive or something, there's nothing you can do about it. I like the battlefield simplicity of this one. And who makes this one? BCM? Yeah. So I don't know if, like I said, if they just forgot to put it on the card or if it's a bonus item or something. I like certain aspects of it. It looks cool because it's like it's like streamlined. But it's interesting. Pros and cons. I'm tempted to put it in that middle space between I like it and meh, with the little magazine holder. I wish that it had, just a regular thing instead of I wonder if I could switch them out. Very similar otherwise. I don't know, but that would be great if you could just swap it so that you could just use a quarter in the field. You could use, so many other things. That is good thinking. Needing specialized tools in the field is a pain in the ass and not combat efficient. I definitely don't like this knife. I definitely don't. I just don't. Sorry, Kershaw, Barrel and Blade. I think you both could do better. This target, is in meh for now for the reasons I cited, but who knows? Maybe I'll take it back behind the shop and pop a couple rounds into it, and that could all change, But for now, I'm just like, I'd rather just have you know, a conventional target where I can choose to shoot higher, lower. I don't know. This we already talked about. I don't want to get into it more. And these things I think have legitimate value, simplicity. You know, I'm not worried about how they're going to perform or anything like that. So it's good. So there we go. All right. Yeah. What do you guys think? I know there are other folks who have already gotten this box and looked at it and been waiting for me to get mine so I could unbox it and look at it. What do you guys, what do other Barrel and Blade subscribers? And here's, when we look at boxes, you know, I realize, so this is, I'm refining my formula. So here's how I want everybody to look at this and comment. Number one, individual items. As individual items, you know, what do you think of the individual items? Number two, as a whole, as it comes together in the box, as a unit, what do you think? And then number three, the value of the box this month overall, what do you think? All right, so three ways we're going to start looking at the box. At the individual items, as them grouped together, coming together in a box, and then as the value of the box. What are our opinions? Please do share. Share with the group. Yeah. If you guys are wondering about the Olight Splint, you guys will see the video on this and some other stuff coming up really, really soon. So stand by for that. And there's that. Big shout out to the Patreon team because they are awesome guys, gals, and llamas. That's my Patreon song. I just wrote it right now. I'm kind of like a lyrical genius. Kanye, me, we are the same. But thank you very much to the Patreon team who provides support to bring so much of the channel to everyone else. They are awesome. Could not do it without them. And thank you to all of you guys watching, subscribing, and keeping the channel going. We're going to have a giveaway for everybody on the channel real soon. Might have already been posted. I don't know yet. But remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I will be back again real soon.